Donald Trump has done the one single thing you cannot do: declare war on Islam itself. ISIL would be dancing in the streets. They just don't believe in dancing. This is a coup for them. And to all of our Muslim friends throughout the world, like the King of Jordan and the President of Egypt, I am sorry, he does not represent us. There are at least 3,500 American Muslims serving in the armed forces. Thank you for your service. You are not the enemy. Your religion is not the enemy. I was at the second presidential election in Afghanistan. The guy guarding me was an American Muslim sergeant in the Army who grew up in Kabul, left when he graduated high school, joined the U.S. Army, went back to his high school where they were doing polling, people voting. He took me there. He cried like a baby. I cried like a baby. He is the solution to this problem, folks. He is not the problem. Leave the faith alone. Go after the radicals that kill us all. I've been working for a decade to figure out how to win this war. To my good friend Ted Cruz, please ask him the following question. You say you would keep Assad in power. I will tell you that is the worst possible thing that could come out of an American leader's mouth. It would be disastrous. His favorite movie is apparently Princess Bride. Ted, getting in bed with Iran and Russia to save Assad is inconceivable.
Senator Santorum, let me ask you.
Princess Buttercup would not like this. I'd like to stop sending $350 billion overseas to buy oil from people who hate our guts, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you like to export natural gas to cut Putin's legs out from under him? Yep. I'm not afraid of a guy riding around on a horse without his shirt. The guy's got a pair of twos, and we've got a full house, and he's walking all over Obama. Mike, the surge worked. It worked. George W. Bush made mistakes, but he did adjust. I blame Obama for ISIL, not Bush. I'm tired of beating on Bush. I miss George W. Bush. I wish you were president right now. We wouldn't be in this mess.
Wait, I'll tell you what. His statements, Mike Barnicle, look at his facial expressions here, by the way.
I had this put together because I feel a connection with Lindsey.
Mika actually said, where has he been all my life? Where has he been all my life?
Some of his best moments were without rhetoric, as here. When you get especially when you get the two-screen shot of his reaction to what was being said.
Yeah. I like the, I'm telling you, I feel a connection.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
You should feel a connection because he rolls his eyes instead of saying anything.
I think he's learned from the master. He must be watching Morning Joe.
We know he does, yeah.
Okay, can I just say, I wish President Obama would consider at some point giving him the Presidential Medal of Freedom or really Honor or something, despite him being rough on the president. What a great, great public service, Mike Barnicle. And I'm dead serious here that Lindsey Graham performed on behalf of a Republican Party that may not deserve it right now, and on behalf of Americans who need some leader on my side of the aisle to say what he said about American Muslims, to tell the story about the American Muslims that are putting their lives on the line every day for our freedom.
Lindsey Graham's performance last night was a vital and very effective antidote to a lot of the rhetoric that's consuming the Republican Party. At one point in that undercard debate, and because Lindsey Graham was there, it's no longer, in my mind, an undercard debate. At one point during that debate, there was an attempt largely made by Rick Santorum to redefine a world religion, Islam. Tried to redefine a religion to suit his political purposes. And thank God for Lindsey Graham for stepping into the fray and saying what he said.
He actually sounded like George Bush after 9/11.